Sister Wives Kody Brown triggers fans over Savannah comment. Sister Wives fans have been triggered by Kody Brown's recent comments regarding his daughter, Savanah Brown. He has been walking a very fine line with his OG children, but has made no effort to remedy the situation. So what did he say that was so infuriating? Keep reading for more details. Kody Brown triggers fans over Savannah comment. It has been a struggle for Kody Brown and Janelle Brown since Christine Brown Woolley left the plural family. He hated that Janelle and Christine had become close because he believed they teamed up against him. More so, they allegedly spent years talking smack about one another, and now they were leaning on each other. He also felt strongly that Christine had helped to turn the children against him. She was very close to Janelle's kids, so along with her 6, she could influence nearly a dozen Browns. At least that was what Kody convinced himself of. After Christine moved to Utah, she was happy, but holidays became tricky. She would come back with the kids to celebrate alongside Janelle. Since Kody had tension with Janelle, he took it out on their youngest child, Savannah. This infuriated Christine, as she knew that Kody lived around a half-hour away from Janelle and Savannah. However, he had not seen his daughter in weeks. He finally stopped by to see their new apartment, but it was awkward. During the Sunday, November 3rd episode of Sister Wives, Kody and Janelle met up for finality. As they parted ways, Kody Brown told Janelle to tell Savannah he loved her. That set fans off and started a Reddit thread with the OP writing this. They added how Kody is all about his ego and always has been. So what did fellow Sister Wives fans have to say about that moment? He has a phone in his pocket that apparently doesn't work for calling or texting his kids hello. I love you. Her reply should have been, pick up the phone and do it yourself. Poor Savannah. Sister Wives fans also could not help but be heartbroken for Savanah Brown. Her father's selfish ways were too much to handle after seeing how he clearly did not care about reaching out. Yet Kody Brown was all about playing the victim. Poor Savannah. He betrayed her when he removed himself from her life. He keeps going on about how everyone has betrayed him. He's the one who betrayed everyone. I always feel so bad for Savannah and truly. They're always so forgotten by Kody. They also felt that Janelle Brown failed by not letting Kody know he should tell Savanah himself. That was a missed opportunity, and she should stand up for her child. He could not understand why their daughter, Maddie Brown Brush, did not call and tell him she was pregnant. Janelle was very clear that he had not seen her second child since she was born, and by then, she was 3. Did you feel bad for Savannah, and do you agree that Janelle should have told Kody to call her himself? Let us know and watch Sister Wives Sundays on TLC. Sister Wives Kody Brown triggers fans over Savannah comment. The world of Sister Wives has always been a complex tapestry of family ties, emotional connections, and heart-wrenching moments. Fans who have followed the Brown family's journey from Utah to Las Vegas and finally to Flagstaff know that the interpersonal dynamics have become increasingly strained over the years. While Kody Brown once tried to balance relationships with 4 wives and 18 children, recent seasons have shown that the family's unity has crumbled, leaving many hurt and disillusioned. The November 3rd episode of Sister Wives brought this dysfunction to the forefront when Kody's brief comment about Savanah Brown, his daughter with Janelle, triggered a wave of fan backlash. The fallout of Christine's departure. Christine Brown's departure from the Brown family in 2021 set off a chain reaction that affected everyone. Her decision to leave not only marked the end of her spiritual marriage to Kody, but also shifted the family's emotional balance. Christine had always been a bridge between many of the children, not just her own, but also those of her sister wives, especially Janelle's kids. Kody saw this newfound solidarity between Christine and Janelle as a betrayal. He believed that their closeness was born out of a shared dissatisfaction with him, and that they fueled each other's discontent. Was that Christine had influenced Janelle's children, especially Savannah, against him. He viewed Christine's move to Utah as a deliberate choice to distance the children from him and foster resentment. This belief drove a deeper wedge between Kody and Janelle's side of the family, leading to moments that left even the most loyal Sister Wives fans questioning Kody's priorities as a father. Savannah caught in the middle. Among the children most affected by Kody's actions is Savanah Brown. The youngest of Kody and Janelle's 6 children, Savannah has often been seen as quiet and reserved. However, her silence does not imply that she is unaware or unaffected by the shifting dynamics in her family. After Christine moved to Utah, holidays became particularly complicated. Christine made efforts to include Janelle and her children in celebrations, driving back to Flagstaff with her kids to foster a sense of continuity and love. But Kody's absence was conspicuous. Despite living only about a half-hour away from Janelle and Savannah, he made little effort to maintain a consistent relationship with them. This neglect was particularly painful for Savannah, who had already experienced the loss of family stability. Fans noted that while Kody spent significant time with Robin and her children, Savannah seemed to become an afterthought. The November 3rd episode, A Tipping Point. During the November 3rd episode, Kody and Janelle met for what felt like a final conversation about their relationship. The meeting itself was tense, filled with unresolved frustration and mutual disappointment. As the conversation came to a close, and they prepared to part ways, Kody said something that struck a nerve with viewers. "Tell Savannah I love her." The comment was simple, but it carried the weight of neglect and emotional distance. Fans quickly pointed out that Kody's gesture was hollow, a superficial way of absolving himself without putting in the effort to actually connect with his daughter. One fan expressed their frustration on Reddit. He has a phone in his pocket that apparently doesn't work for calling or texting his kids hello. "I love you." Another user echoed this sentiment. Her reply should have been, "Pick up the phone and do it yourself." It was a missed opportunity for Janelle to challenge Kody to be a more present father, and it highlighted how accustomed the family had become to Kody's emotional absenteeism. Janelle's position: strength or submission. While some fans directed their anger solely at Kody, others felt that Janelle also bore some responsibility for not pushing back against Kody's passive approach to parenting. Over the years, Janelle has been admired for her independence and practical mindset. She often prioritized the well-being of her children over the family drama, finding ways to maintain stability even when Kody failed to contribute meaningfully. However, in this instance, viewers felt that Janelle missed an opportunity to advocate for Savannah. By not insisting that Kody take personal responsibility for reaching out, she inadvertently reinforced his pattern of emotional negligence. One viewer shared, "Poor Savannah. He betrayed her when he removed himself from her life. He keeps going on about how everyone has betrayed him. He's the one who betrayed everyone." Janelle, who had always been regarded as the pragmatic and supportive wife, found herself in an impossible position. Confronting Kody might have led to further conflict, but staying silent left her daughter feeling overlooked. It was a lose-lose situation that spoke to the larger issues within the Brown family. Kody's victim complex. One of the most frequently discussed aspects of Kody's behavior is his tendency to play the victim. Over the past few seasons, fans have observed Kody lamenting how the family has betrayed him. He seems unable or unwilling to acknowledge the ways in which his own actions have contributed to the current state of his relationships. This tendency to shift blame has not only alienated him from his former wives, but has also had a profound effect on his relationships with his children. Kody questioned why his older daughter, Maddie Brown Brush, did not reach out to tell him that she was pregnant. Janelle had a straightforward answer. He had not made the effort to see Maddie since her second child was born, and by then that child was already 3 years old. This revelation further cemented the perception that Kody was disconnected from the realities of his children's lives. Fan reactions, empathy for Savannah. The scene in which Kody asked Janelle to relay his message to Savannah resonated deeply with fans, many of whom expressed their sadness and frustration. Savannah, who has been a quiet presence throughout the show, became a symbol of the children who are often overlooked in the larger narrative of the Browns' drama. I always feel so bad for Savannah and Truly. They're always so forgotten by Kody. One fan wrote, referring also to Christine's youngest daughter, Truly Brown. These young women, once surrounded by a bustling family unit, now find themselves navigating the emotional aftermath of their parents' fractured relationships. The consensus among viewers was clear. Kody's comment, while perhaps well-intentioned, was insufficient. It spoke to a pattern of behavior that suggested he was more concerned with how he appeared than with genuinely connecting with his children. Another fan put it bluntly, Savannah deserves better. Kody wants everyone to think he's the one who's been wronged, but he's forgotten the most important people, his kids. A pattern of neglect. This incident is not an isolated one. Over the years, fans have noted a pattern of neglect and favoritism in Kody's parenting. Robyn and her children have often been seen as the focal point of his attention, while the children from his other marriages have felt sidelined. This perception is reinforced by scenes in which Kody spends more time defending his actions than mending relationships. Christine's children, who were once close to Kody, have also expressed their disappointment. Peyton Brown, Christine's son, has spoken publicly about his strained relationship with his father, highlighting the emotional distance that has grown between them. For Savannah, the hurt of her father's absence is compounded by the knowledge that she is not alone in feeling this way. It's a shared pain among many of Kody's children, but that doesn't make it any easier to bear. The impact on Janelle and Savannah. The burden of managing Kody's lack of involvement has largely fallen on Janelle. She has tried to create a stable and loving environment for her children, even as their father becomes more of a ghost in their lives. But as the years go by, the emotional toll is apparent. Savannah's quiet demeanor might mask her feelings, but fans are keenly aware of the pain that comes from feeling forgotten. For Janelle, the November 3rd interaction served as a reminder of the limitations she faces. Despite her best efforts, she cannot force Kody to be present. She can only guide her children as they process their father's choices. But fans wish she would take a stronger stand, not just for Savannah, but for herself. Moving forward, will Kody change? The big question that Sister Wives fans are asking is whether Kody will ever recognize the damage he has caused. The show has documented years of conflict, reconciliations, and breakdowns, but real change has been elusive. Kody's comment to Savannah, followed by his apparent lack of action, is emblematic of a deeper issue that goes beyond one father-daughter relationship. If Kody is to rebuild his relationships with his children, he must move beyond superficial gestures and make a genuine effort to be present in their lives. This means more than sending messages through others. It requires picking up the phone, showing up unannounced, and listening without defensiveness. The fan perspective, a call for accountability. Fans continue to share their thoughts online, with many calling for Kody to step up and take responsibility. It's not enough to say you love your kids. You have to show it, one fan wrote. The idea that love is demonstrated through action, not just words, is a central theme that resonates with viewers who have watched the Browns navigate years of turmoil.